Hey, Team Major Pro here. Operation. What is it? The battle one does not simply win. We are Japan 12, January 42. Okay. The UK did declare war on me. That was really nice of them. We're at the Commonwealth. We rolled on Discord our techs. We rolled a 2 for heavy armor. That's a miss. Long range was a 10 though, and large ship was a 9. So both of those moved to stage 2. So we now have 3 at stage 2. I rolled Diplo for Iran. It's the other one that's even close. And I rolled a 9, I believe. So that's gone. Purchases. We have 43. We're spending 43. Yep, wrong one. There. Sub base, Marine, Destroyer, 4 subs, upgrading an infantry and artillery. 1 militia upgrade, 1 infantry, and $1 on the factory damage in Kwangtung. And because I'm able to produce 2 units and there's 1 damage in that factory, I believe I can still place 1 unit there. Okay, so quite a few combats. So he's moving here, he's moving here. In central Mongolia, we have 2 tanks coming down. They're affected by the mountains, so I'll leave them here. Mountain Brigade, not affected by the mountains. The motorized and artillery, not affected by any terrain, with 1 infantry. And 2 more motorized with 2 more artillery. And 1 more infantry. These are all affected by deserts in the first round. So up here we have the 2 tanks at 5 in the first round. We have the boosted infantry that walked across here at a 3. With the artillery is at a 3. We have 2 artillery that came up that are at 2s in the first round. The Mountain Brigade, though, boosted through the mountains, is still at a 3. The 1 infantry that was at a 1 is now at a 2. And then, yep, it's the wrong color. 3 motorized at 1s in the first round. No, that was correct. This guy is at 2 because it came across this way. Nope, wrong color. There. So 1 motorized came across. It's at a 2 in the first round. After that, they're both at 2s. Okay, so that one's taken. That one's taken. Let's do that. Down here, we have 2 tanks. Out of this army is going to go 1-2 into this territory with this infantry. 2 tanks at 5, 1 infantry at 1 versus 2 militia at 1. Correction, 2s. This is automatic. So 1 infantry walks across. Let's unlock this and move it down here. So we have, out of this army, 3 transports. Need to take that down. 1, 2, 3. Into British Malaya. That goes in there. And then we have this transport. 1, 2, 3. It will grab 2 Marines. Into there. The artillery will walk down, so that's land. No penalties, except for the mountains, obviously. These 3 destroyers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, taking these 3 Marines. Okay, 2 transports here. We'll pick up 2 infantry and a Marine and go 1, 2. Pick up this Marine and go 3. They'll be in here. Okay, Those two. 1, 2, 3. All right. The second fleet goes 1, 2. Out of the second fleet. One tactical was 1, 2 into here. The other tactical was 1, 2, 3 up here with these two infantry. I don't think my Excel sheet's lost, but the terrain, I don't think there's a terrain issue from here to here. I think here to here is mountainous, which you can see there. But from here to here, I don't think there's any terrain modifiers. I could be wrong. We'll have to fix it afterwards if I am. So 2 infantry at 2 versus militia at 2 with the tactical at 7. Hong Kong, same thing. This infantry walks in. I was going to bring that guy, wasn't I? 1, 2, 3 into here with this marine. So that's 2 at 1 in the mountains in a city versus that militia at a 3. Technically, they would be surrounded if I move. 1, 2. No, because they have the air base. Disregard. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so 2 at 1 and 1 at 7 versus that 1 at 3. And we have 3 rounds of combat for that one. Hopefully we can take that. And then the other 3, 1, 2, Malaya is 3, and back on the transport is 4. So they are with this fight. So that's these 3 guys. That's this guy, and he boosts 1 of these 15 units. Okay, sub's going to move over and raid here. This sub's going to go 1, 2, 3 and raid there. And I think that's it. Oh no, that's not it, because these guys 1, 2, 3, they come down, which is this. Bombard. So we have 2 battleships at 3 because there's a fortification, the battle cruiser at a 2, 5 heavy cruisers at 1, and then their coastal artillery gets 3 strikes as well. So this is phase 1. See how that flows out, and then, well, I guess there's no phase 1 because there's no Navy combat. So phase 2 is this fight. Phase 3 is this fight with the first strikes, one from my artillery, their artillery, and then the 2 shots from fortification. In the first round, one of the rules we have is forts +1, not plus. Yeah, provide +1 defense to all infantry class units instead of +2. So first round, these are 5s, not 6s. These are 3s, not 2s. 5s, not 4s. Sorry. So that's for round 1, and then we'll figure it out in the rounds afterwards. Okay, is that all the combats? We have the raiding. This one's already maxed. We have that. So these here, these can be here. Okay. Good. Okay, where to start? Let's do this nightmare first in the mountains. So we have 1 at 1, 2 at 5, and 2 at 2. All misses. Okay, there's 1 hit. So that's dead. That's dead. Ooh, 1 hit and 1 hit. So he loses this guy. He loses this guy. That's dead. That came off of there. Okay. So that combat's finished. Up here we have 3 first strikes. 1 at a 3 and 2 at 2. Look at that. 1 at 2. That fight is over. No need to worry about all the crazy rules for terrain. Okay. That. So those are all done. Let's go to Hong Kong. So we have 2 at 1, 1 at 7, 1 at 3. First round. 1 hit. And it's got to be the Marine because it's an amphib assault. Feel we're not going to do well here. Oh, and we kill it, but it kills us. And the tactical survives. 2 for 2. Nice job. Okay, nothing happening there. Okay, that non-combat will be for that. Here we have 2 at 2, 1 at 7 versus 1 at 2. Hey, look at that. 2 hits, 1 at 1 and 1 at 2, so that's definitely a hit. His is a miss. So we do take that. 2 units here. Okay, that only has 1 movement left, so it's here or here. It'll be here, but anyway. And then into this fight. So hopefully, no, we have the 2 raiders. Okay, let's go. So he has anti-sub, and I don't have any. I don't have long range or radar. He doesn't have radar yet either, or long range. Yeah. So he's +1 with a roll of 2 against our subs, and we're a +2. So in the end, the orange dice is Japan with a +1. And whatever. Okay, so that does 1 damage to this line. Using a sub, exactly what I needed. Okay. And can we be less? Same deal. And +1, so that's 1 damage here. But the sub survives on an 8. So that's 2 off of, no, 1 off of FEC, 1 off of Britain. FEC is 1, and Great Britain is 1. Okay. Next. Now we're into this nightmare. Okay. So this is at the same time. They have 3 coastal coastal shots, and I have 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bombardments. And we hit 1, and they hit 1. So battleship is damaged, and a militia is dead. Okay, coastal artillery's done shooting. 1, 8. Okay. And then first strikes, they have 2 at 5 and 1 at 3, and I have 1 at 2. Oof, got lucky there. Nothing from that one. That's that. Okay. And then I have guess I could use the battle board, but anyway. A bunch of 1s, 14 1s, 1, 2, and 3 7s with target select. And we'll just see it. That's 1. Yep. 2, 3, 4. 2 target selects, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. What does matter, I guess? 1, 2, and then 2 target selects would be 3, 4. It doesn't make any difference, I guess. Okay. And then in return, they have 1 at 3 and 8 at 5. The 1 at 3 hits. Ooh, this is looking. And 1 5 hits, so that's 2 Marines dead. So I lose 2 dice. They lose that dice. Okay. And now, no change. Um, there's a Marine boosting 1 infantry. Correction. An artillery boosting 1 infantry. So those are at 2s. These are at 1s. These are still 7s. And now these are 4s. Okay. A bunch of 1s. Nothing. 2s and 7s. 2 more hits. So 1, 2. And 6 at 4. 2 hits. There. So that's 2 infantry. Okay. And we should have 10 ones. Okay, there's 1 hit. 2 twos and 3 sevens. Ooh, nada. Okay, they lost 2 dice. They got 4 at 3. 4 at 4, correction. And they hit 1 more. For me, 1 for you. Okay. Roll it all. Nothing. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. That's all 3. Okay, just 1 more. Okay, not upset by that. Marines survive. The artillery. And then these all need to find a home. Okay. It's yours. Okay, so 3 tacticals land on the carrier there. This tactical went 1, 2, 3, 4. It can land on the carrier. This tactical only went 1, 2, 3. It has to land here. Okay, seaplane's gonna go to Okinawa. This guy's gonna strat rail to Kwangtung. These 2 guys push forward. These all push forward to here as well. And this guy goes in port here. These 3, 1, 2, 3 go to here. 2 coastals don't move. Destroyers there. Can we do anything? Can it? Okay, I think that's all the non-com. Stays put. And we come up here. So the infantry upgrade and the artillery and reheat. The infantry and upgrade. The infantry goes to Kwangtung. The upgrade goes to Siam. The sub base goes on the line between both these places. 4 subs get dropped here, a destroyer in Tokyo, and a marine in Tokyo. The 1 damage comes off this factory. And due to the, let's see here, delete this. This. That down. Now I do own all three of those, or all four of those, so I do get a factory and a airbase. It's in there, so that factory is in Cochin, China, and that airbase. Hmm. Yeah, airbase will be Siam. Factory in Malaya. So I could move him a bit further. Yep. Okay, and then we collect. Now we have, okay, it's access to resources. Names always elude me. Asia for Asians is those ones. Siam, Cochin, and Burma. Siam, Cochin, and Tonga, Burma. I have all of that. Oh, I don't have the other one because I don't have that stuff. Okay. Yep, just rambling on. Here we go. Okay, so 45 plus 8. That's 51, 52, 53 for Japan. All right, and I think that concludes Japanese turn. Last look. That they stayed. Killed. Stayed. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. All right, thanks again for watching, and on to the UK.